Yo, what's up, my friends? Some really important notes just to add on to manifestation here. First off, thoughts build momentum. We touched on this in the first one, but this is really crucial. If you're feeling like a block to do something, if you're feeling a block to the inspired action or taking those steady steps towards a manifestation, we have to realize that it's hard for our mind to even start like considering walking there or doing that thing. Here's a great technique for you. My friends, put your mind into, okay, this is kind of like the shitty, tedious thing I might have to do in this next project or something, right? And think through it, right? You trigger your mind. My friends, trigger your mind and you break your mind. You break the blockage there. Trigger it, think through it. But furthermore, inspiration can only occur within the means that are accessible to our minds, right? So therefore, if our mind is blocked from even touching a thing because there's so much resistance to it, well then no energy, no momentum can get built towards there. And then on the other side, this is really important, or an important note, to be virtuous in, what you're thinking. Because if you're thinking like resistant thoughts or you're thinking distracted thoughts, they're all building momentum, and it's only a matter of time before you lose yourself. Another really important note on manifestation right here. My friends, it's all about belief. It's all about belief in the I am becoming, or I am. Like that is already here. I sort of walk the path to it. And I almost think of belief as an law of mind that must be cultivated. Belief. Cultivating your belief in yourself. My friends, a lot of people, they want to try to manifest right away onto that thing that they have the most resistance with. Let's say you've been trying to write this book for like literally 10 years, right? And it's just so hard. There's so much thought, there's so much planning and resistance and procrastination and lack of self-worth and shaming. Like, yo, don't start there, right? You need to start with the small things. Pick a goal that is pretty easily attainable, right? Like I know for me, I love just little activities, whether it be throwing knives or slacklining or handstands, or like learning how to cook, or even taking the baby step. What's the next baby step you can take in life, my friends, to become a stronger version of you? Manifest that into existence. Manifest that into existence, being that you just have to simply believe that, yo, I'm going to be able to nail every knife I throw, from 15 paces away by the end of the summer. And I'm just like constant, I already got it. I already did it, And it's this crazy thing where you start to realize, like, damn, whatever I believe, like I truly believe myself into this existence, right? And you believe it in, you will it in. But here's the thing. You need to practice. You need to practice that power of belief in yourself, in the small things. My friends, literally there is biological changes due to the beliefs you hold, right? Let's say you didn't sleep well last night, or you went to bed late, and two people went to bed late. And one of them was like, you know what? I'm a damn alchemist. I'm a magician. Yeah, there's laws and cycles out here, but I'm going to wake up, and I'm going to be a little tired maybe, but I'm going to be strong, and I'm going to feel strong, and I'm going to attack the day. And the other person was like, shit, it's 3:30 a.m. I got to get up at 7. I said, he's going to slug and need a nap. And like, yo, if you can believe something hard enough into existence, and that becomes easier when you have awareness, when you have like recognition of the magic out here, when you have a connection to the transcendent principle within man. Here we go. If you are convinced of only the earth and your own mortality, then you are resigning to life itself, because everything out here is going to conquer you. The belief and the knowing of the transcendent principle within mankind, that spark that allows us to transform. You are made to transform. You are a damn caterpillar. We about to become butterflies out here, my friends. There's a transcendent principle within mankind. Read the transcendentalists, like, forget whatever. Understanding that, like, in my own path, I've had to transmute and overcome a lot of barriers inside and outside. Like, I've had to really transform on multiple occasions. And, like, that call, and then that faith, and that action, and then that success has gave me such confidence, such reassurance, almost like strengthened my faith, right, in what is possible out here. And the fact that what you believe, and if you truly put your energy and mind into that, right, damn, you know, it's like you take one step towards God and God takes 2 steps towards you. Think about that however you want to. Final principle I want to get into here. Beyond, cultivate the power of belief, my friends. Oh, one last note on belief. Self-worth begets strong belief in oneself. I was just contemplating this, you know, when I was hiking. I went on like a 2.5-hour hike today. And, you know, it was hard. I was like, it was tough. But after it, I was like, damn, I feel so strong. I just did that. I just conquered that shit. I put a whole bunch of money in my self-worth bank, right? And I felt like I could do anything. Like, it was just like, wow. You know, like, days before, I was like thinking about trying to make a video like that's diligent and in a series, and I was like, it was so exhausting to my mind. I thought, like, no way. I gave up almost instantly without even thinking about it, right? I did that after the hike because I was feeling so strong within myself. I felt so good. I had this belief that anything was possible for me in that moment, right? How can we get there? Go watch some of my videos from a couple months ago on self-worth. Yeah, just type in reality files self-worth, you should find them. And anyway, self-worth begets belief in oneself. And belief in oneself is the essential thing for magic and manifestation to occur. Belief in oneself and trust. Trust, faith, and belief in oneself, my friend. Harness the elar of your mind. What can you will into existence? Okay. Last point I want to get into here. Samuel Onwer from Gnosticism. I just remembered this quote from him, and he says, manifestation relies on 2 poles, desire and willpower. And that's spot on. That's spot on. Like, in Think and Grow Rich, for instance, which is a book on manifestation, literally Think and Grow Rich. The second principle, I read this book like 7 years ago. I still remember this shit. Is the second thing that is mandatory. Well, the first one is a definite purpose. A definite purpose. The second one is a burning desire. And he went deep into the burning desire thing. My friends, when you burn your bridges behind you, like for me, for instance, after I left school and I kind of left home and I left my family, not much was going for me and I made a lot of sacrifices and it doesn't look like it was bearing many fruits. I had to go all in. I had to want it so bad. Because, fuck, I made all these moves. I burnt all these bridges, right? Like, I gotta see something out of it or die trying, right? And so I built this burning desire to transform what I enjoy doing into a sacred livelihood. And that is an essential step, absolutely critical for any manifestation, because that level of burning desire, that level of emotion connected to an idea, literally like spreads and integrates and influences every aspect of your subconscious mind, right? By holding a burning desire in mind, my friends, you gotta really want something. You gotta really want to go towards something. And I know a lot of spiritual people will be watching this, be like, what? I'm trying to get rid of all my desires. You know, I don't want anything. It's like, no. Buddha obviously wanted something. He wanted to spread the teachings of the divine really fucking bad. Dedicated his whole life to it. He obviously really wanted something when he was fasting. The entire, like, for so long, completely emancipating his body, like insane. He wanted the highest level of attainment really, really bad. It's a burning desire, right? And it fixes so much of your magical energy on all levels towards something, right? And to want something that bad is to realize where you are. It's funny. You won't even want to get out of prison until you realize you're a slave. inside your own damn self first. I've been realizing this. That's why the humble heart and an honest view. Like, shit, man. God dang it. Every time I take 2 steps forward, I take 3 back at least. It's like almost when the power gets to that critical threshold, you know, I'll lapse. Something will... it's just crazy. It's crazy, you know? And it's like, damn. Realize the state of, you know, whatever kind of state you're in, and realize what you truly want. Furthermore, on that burning desire note, my friends, you may not know it. You may never really have got it told to you and let it sink in really deep. This world is literally your playground. It's Eden's garden. Like, so much is possible for you out here. There's so much to explore and go do. And if we continue to think in these trap lines where everyone around us is like, I never even left home before, kind of thing. It's like, yo, there's opportunities everywhere just waiting for you. You can go to any city in the world right now, get a job on an organic farm woofing, and like meet amazing ass people, and just do that for a few years and see what that leads you. There's so many opportunities, but furthermore, even greater than all of that, guess what? You got your own personal legend written into the mystery for you out here. You ever read The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho? Yeah, my friends, there's a personal legend waiting for you. And if you realize, like, damn, I do not want to be doing this shit for the rest of my life, that makes me sick inside, right? Then it's time to really orient your gaze on what it is that you do want, where it is your heart is calling you to go, right? And cultivate a burning desire. You see, I'm kind of adapting some of these principles into a more, I guess, philosophically, like, aligned view in my eyes anyway. And that is like the burning desire piece. Damn, you know, I lost this when I first found spirituality. It's like I just didn't need anything. I don't want anything. I don't need, like, and your energy just plummets. It's because we are built, we are made, right, to run after and conquer that next obstacle, to take that next staircase. If we didn't have desire, you would wither away into oblivion, right? The goal here, my friends, is not to remove desire so that you can escape suffering. The goal here is to, I guess, desire that of what God desires for you. That's from the Zohar and Kabbalah. Hell yeah, my friends. Ever keep your eyes turned towards them higher heights of spiritual horizons. And, you know, you always got to balance the contentness, the absolute love for right where you are, that being, right, with the magi, the lover and the magi, my friends. There needs to be a balance between your burning desire and your absolute gratitude for what is right before you. You see, manifestation and all magic in general is the art of balancing the poles, balancing the principles for the magic to take place. Hell yeah, my friends. I hope you got something great out of that one. Yeah, if you want to work with me one-on-one, talk, coaching, whatever it is, you can apply for a free one-on-one consultation with me, and we can take it from there. Also, this September, Tribe Nature Immersion. We're doing amazing stuff out in nature. We're going to be out in these mountains out here. Picked out a great spot for us, and it's going to be, you know, all-inclusive. You just show up, and we're going to have intense hiking, medicine walks, talk about nature symbolism, archetypal meditation, breathwork intensive over the whole thing. But ultimately, let's get together, go and share amazing experiences in nature, and let the Spirit guide us, my friends. Hell yeah. I love all you guys. Thanks for watching. This is Manifestation 104 now, maybe. I think this is probably the most powerful one if you have the ears to hear. Let me know if you think so too. And, my friends, if you tip your waiter, might as well tip your YouTuber. I really appreciate any support you guys can offer me, whether it's a like button, sharing this with a friend, leaving a comment. That all helps me out tremendously, more than you know. It's so easy. And also, if you are in a financial place, you know, to throw me a few bucks or a few $100, I would not turn that down. Yeah, I really do put all of my creative energy and as much willpower and desire into building and cultivating myself and this message and building community as possible. So, man, I really appreciate you guys. I cannot wait to connect more so. And yeah, I'll see you at the next one.